Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, because I have 7 subscribers, my name is Lindsay. I am a mom of 2. I'm also a wife and an ESL teacher and a stay-at-home mom. I am all the things. Anyways, today I am going to be talking about 15 things that we did. Ooh, my hair. I really gotta learn to do my hair, guys. 15 things that we did to get out of debt. So we have about $14,000 in debt. So the first thing that we did, and we have paid off roughly $5,500 since November 25th. So November 25th is when we really decided to stop being what Dave calls Dave-ish, and we went full board. And so since November 25th, and today is February 18th, we have paid off $5,500. So we started with about $20,000 last November. So I just want to kind of go over what we've done since November 25th to pay off almost $5,500, and we do not make an insane amount of money. We make about $50,000 a year after taxes. So the first thing that we did was we went to Every Dollar Plus. Actually, I got the Every Dollar Plus from a YouTuber who partnered with Dave Ramsey, and she was giving out a year subscription to Every Dollar Plus for 4 of her subscribers. So I snagged that. Every Dollar Plus was a total game changer for us. I don't mess up on my transactions. I don't enter wrong transactions. And I love that it's by month, so I can switch my categories. So when things change, I'm not stuck with my categories every single month. So we use Every Dollar Plus. Number 2, we cut up our credit card. And I know in the debt-free community, cutting up your credit card is a huge debate. But we were in a bad habit of when something stressful would happen, we would just put it on the credit card and figure it out later. And I didn't want to do that anymore. So with cutting up the credit card, when things happened, like our golden retriever just had to go to the vet the other day unexpectedly, and we had to figure it out because we have what's in our bank account. We use a debit card, and I know fraud and all of that, but we have a credit union, and I've only had issues with fraud one time in 12 years that I've had this credit union. And the one time that my card did get stolen, they replaced the money almost immediately. So we don't use a credit card. Number 3, we cut all subscriptions. So we do have Netflix, but we use T-Mobile, and T-Mobile pays for our Netflix. So, and we pay $100 a month for our phone bill. That's another thing. We also don't pay astronomical phone bills. We own our iPhones outright, which is what I'm filming on. And then we have T-Mobile, which isn't the greatest service, if I'm honest, where I'm at. I get dead zones more than most people, but I don't pay $150, $200 a month for our phone bill. We pay $100 a month, and that includes our Netflix. The only other subscription we have is Disney Plus, and we have the most basic version of Disney Plus. So $7.62 a month, I believe. So we do not pay for 50 million subscriptions. And that saves us a lot of money. We were paying, even with paid off phones through AT&T, which has better service, we were still paying $150 to $160 a month, and then paying for Netflix on top of that. Number 4, so we don't eat out, ever. We actually ate out last week, but we had 2 different gift cards. One of the gift cards was from 2019, and I had completely forgotten that it was in my wallet. So we don't eat out, hardly ever. It's not even a line item in our budget. It happens so rarely. Rarely? I think that's the word. Not sure. Number 5, I think I'm on number 5. Number 5, we cut our grocery bill in half. So for a family of 4, we were spending, last year I think we spent an average of $800 to $900 a month. Sorry, I'm kind of watching what people are doing around me. So last year we spent $800 to $900 a month. I don't know why. Like, we did not have exorbitant amounts of food. I mean, we weren't up to the ceiling with food, but we were spending an insane amount of money on food. So this year we've really gotten that down. We're at about 450 to 500, but I would like to get that down even farther. But that also includes, I'll say this, that also includes household items. So we have one child in diapers still, all of our toilet paper, all of our personal care products, which we don't use many. It includes it all. So we're down to between 450 and 5, and I would like to get that down to under 400, but we'll see how that goes. Number 6. So number 6 is we use sinking funds. So Dave Ramsey's baby steps. Number 1 is saving $1,000, and number 2 is paying off all of your debt. So we have the $1,000 in savings. The thing that we also do, which I think Rachel Cruz talks about this, is we have sinking funds. We don't have individual line items for every single thing. That stresses me out. It doesn't work. So I just have a category labeled sinking funds, and we put between $250 and $300 a month in there. And whenever anything comes up, so this unexpected vet bill that just happened a couple of days ago, we pulled from our sinking funds, and that's what we use. So if we have an unexpected car bill, we pull from there. If we have an unexpected vet bill, we pull from there. We have a trip planned later this year for a wedding. That's going to come out of there. So all of the stuff comes out of the sinking funds. So the sinking funds are used before the emergency fund. So the emergency fund, it would have to be a really, really expensive emergency to pull from there. The next thing we do is any extra, so this is number seven, any extra, so tax returns, which we don't get a huge tax return, but we do get some, because I would rather overpay slightly than to underpay and owe the IRS. I don't want to owe the IRS. Tax returns, we've gotten 2 stimulus checks so far. Anything extra goes towards the debt. We don't try, except with the exception of the sinking funds, we don't try to do 15 things at once, like Dave says. We don't try and fund retirement, save our emergency fund, pay off debt, do all of this stuff. We just focus on our debt. So anything extra, anything at all, gets thrown at the debt. So that has been a big help. Number 8, we only go grocery shopping. We try, at least. We only go grocery shopping twice a month. And we use grocery pickup. So I order it through the Walmart app and I go and pick it up, because I know on my budget how much I have, and then I can see how much I'm spending, and I know, and it keeps me from having to take a calculator to the store too. I know, like, oh, I'm $5 over. I have to delete something. I do not let myself go over. Something has to be taken off, because we have to stick to the budget, because if we don't, then that's taking away from our debt payoff. Number 9, we use the debt snowball. Again, another controversial thing in the debt-free community on social media. Some people advocate for the debt avalanche. Some people advocate for the debt snowball. We do the debt snowball. Technically, our debts actually lined up the same, whether you did the avalanche or the snowball. We had 4 debts. So we had my Invisalign that I had last year. We had a credit card and then 2 car loans. And I did both. Like, when I lined them up, regardless of balance or interest rate, they actually lined up the same exact way. But we do the debt snowball because I live in 2021 and instant gratification is a real thing. So that's what I do. So yeah, we use the debt snowball and it has worked beautifully. We don't care about interest rates. None of our interest rates were outrageous anyways. And that's how we pay off our debt. And then number 10 is we practice contentment, which is very hard sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like to go out and like bargain hunt or find the cheapest thing or buy lots of things, but new iPhones are tempting. New electronics are tempting. Things that you see on Instagram are tempting. And I think I have to practice this more than my husband does. I have to really practice contentment because I just want all the things sometimes. So practicing contentment, and when I'm feeling discontent, getting off of social media, getting off of YouTube, and just being thankful for what I have already. The LA Minimalist on Instagram, she repeatedly says that when she starts feeling discontent, she just tells herself that she has everything she needs. So I just tell myself that all the time. I have everything I need. I do not need anything else. Like, I am good. I'm fine. I have water, food, shelter, transportation. I have a way of communicating. I am good. My kids have everything they need. My husband has everything he needs. Like, I do not need anything else. Practicing contentment is really, really helpful. So thanks for watching the 10 ways that we've paid off debt since November. I hope that this is helpful, and I will see you in the next video. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what else I should do on here. If you want to know about my side hustles, I have 2 different side hustles. I can talk about that. I can talk more about our minimalist journey, because we've downsized about 70% of our possessions since 2016. I can talk more about that. I can talk about finance. I can show you our budget. I have no secrets when it comes to our budget. I can do an every dollar walkthrough, especially every dollar plus. There's a lot of things I can do, so let me know in the comments below. Bye guys.